But first, let's just go ahead and pull our knees up. Try to pull it into your chest and balance. And then you're going to jog back. Tammy, okay, you can go that way or the outside. Okay, let's do our hamstring. Do what you can. Front kick. Skate lunges. Good work. Keep going. That's it, Cheryl. Take your time and we'll wait for you. Nice, Shelly. We're going to do bounding next. Bounding. Okay, this is a hard one. Side squat, turn, sit down in your chair, feet apart. All right, this one's bunny hops. Yeah. All right, you guys are looking great. Just one thing when you do your squat, feet are apart, not like together, so apart. This is if you're a skier, I guess. Okay, bunny hops. Crab walk. Watch your wrist. If you have an injury, don't do it. If you have a wrist injury, don't do it. That's good enough, Tim. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Grab your mats and sit down. We'll start with the mat. You can bring all your stuff to one. Okay. Bring your ball and sit on your ball. Makes sense? Okay. So, my Zero to Superhero people are almost on the course. They are doing great. As you could see, their stamina is a lot better. They're moving their bodies in all different positions. And now we're going to do a workout with the ball today. So you're going to get to see all the things you can do in your home gym with a ball. All right, come a little closer so you can hear me. All right. Okay, so everybody has a ball. I'm going to start with telling you some fun stories about some of the shows I've been on because I haven't really talked about much of that. But I had to do this article today with the most humorous thing that ever happened to me. I don't know if you know Stanley Park. Do you know Stanley Park? So it's like 6 miles around. And this was back when Jessica Biel was 21 years old. So I had her and Ryan Reynolds on a film called Blade. And one day I decided we're going to go all the way around Stanley Park, Jessica Biel and I. So I didn't realize it got dark really early, and we didn't have phones back then. So at the very start of the walk, I went into the bathroom, came out, I couldn't see her anywhere. I'm like, oh my God, did she go back? So I started walking back out of the park, and she kept going forward. And we missed each other completely, and it's 6 miles, and it's now dark, and she called her dad in Denver on a payphone crying that she was lost in a park in Stanley Park. And so meanwhile, I call up Ryan, and I'm like, oh my God, I've lost Jessica, you have to come down here. So he drives his car down, and I jump in, and we go all the way around, and finally at the end we found her, but she was traumatized. But Stanley Park's pretty safe compared to like New York City or something. But so that was kind of like learn lesson number one, always have a meeting point when you go on a walk with any of these people. Another time I took, Zac Efron to do Grouse Mountain. And it's like at the beginning, nobody knows who he is until suddenly all the girls are like, yeah, it's Zac Efron, so we get up to the top, and there's only one thing coming down, one of the things, so they opened a whole separate one because the long line of girls was just all around him, and I had to rescue him from them. So they opened a special down lift just so he could get on and get off. So I've had some funny experiences, but all the time, whenever I am somewhere, I have to be very professional, obviously. I'm also the bodyguard, and I'm also the this. When I was working with Jessica Alba in LA, at one point, nobody knew her at the beginning, and at the end of about a couple years on Dark Angel, everybody knew her. So I was actually caught in a paparazzi chase through Beverly Hills, me driving the car. I was like, she goes, go! And I'm in an alleyway, I'm like, okay! Now where, and they followed us right up to the house and tried to get the code for the gate. It was really crazy. So I've had some kind of funny things happen, but all in all, I've had a really enjoyable career. Great stories. I think Ryan is one of the nicest people I've ever met, and he's very, right now he donated, did you see he donated a bunch of money to Covenant House, so him and Blake, so I've trained her too. So anyway, a lot of the times we work on our ball because it's an easy thing to take around with you. One of the main first things you want to do is find your center of gravity on the ball, if you can. So you want to actually try to see if you can find where your core is. It's a core ball. Gunnar Peterson invented this ball supposedly with a program. So once you're sitting, even if you're sitting around watching TV or whatever, test your core. Eventually what you want to do is get on your knees. Whoopsie. That's really good. That would be funny, biff it on TV and biff it on my own video show. So you get on here, I haven't done this in a while, and then you actually just kind of do drills on your ball, like tossing the other balls and whatever. So you can work your way up to that. For now, let's see if we can find our position. Try this about 10 times. Try to see if you can get your feet up. Find where your center of gravity is. If you're fighting it, then you're gonna have to try to ease into it. Even if you just lean your body back. That's it, Cheryl. Lean your body back. Try to find where it is. Good, Tam. That's it. Jason, you got it. Easy? You've been practicing.
Not easy.
So let's just sit and roll the ball underneath us. I know you've done, who's done ball work before? Put your arms up. Yeah. Yeah, because it's very good for all of that, like, you know. So walk out, see if you can walk out, get into this position, and then walk back up again. Do that about 5 times. So walk your feet forward, make sure you're not near anybody. Keep those hips lifted and walk it back. And you want to get your head and your shoulders on the ball. Okay. Everybody, good, Karen? Oh, Karen, it's your first time, right? Yeah. So that's really what you want to do, especially if you're going to do chest exercises. You want to be able to stay close to the ball, keep your whole body close to the ball, walk it out, little steps, and then you could do your chest workout and then come back up again. So now let's go behind the ball over here, and we're going to do something where we're going to go on our forearms actually and try to get our feet out and try to hold this position. Hold it for like a couple counts and then take a break. Okay, and then come back down on your knees. Just come back down on your knees. So you can even start on your knees. That's all your core, okay? If it's really wobbly, you might want to try this one. So lean into it and just try to straighten your legs and see if you can hold this for 3 counts. 1, 2, that's better this time, and come back down. Let's hold it for 10 counts. So go up there and count to 10. Good, and take a break. Okay, so where did you feel that? Did you feel that in your abs? In your lower back? Okay, so sometimes the back is weak because our core is weak, right? So we want to tighten everything. Tighten even your butt muscles. So see if you can do that one more time. Think of making a plank, just like you do on the ground. Squeeze your legs together and your butt and everything. Make it tight, tight, tight. Hold everything really tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Is that better? So you notice when you activate your core, that includes tightening it for the ball. So now what we're going to do with our ball is you're going to stand up, and we're going to see if we can do kind of a little exercise like this. So you're going to roll the ball out and bring the ball back in. Roll it out, so challenge your balance using our glute muscle, and then coming back in. So to the side, you've got 10 on each leg. Good, bring it in. So just push your foot into the ball. See if you can roll it out and then roll it in. You don't have to go too deep. Mostly it's the movement of controlling this ball. Okay, let's go the other side. Same thing, you put your foot into the ball and we bend our supporting leg, and then you might find one side is easier than the other. This is a hard one. Good, Karen. Try to push that ball out, push your foot into it, and then bring it back in. So this is a little bit of a leg and butt exercise. Can you feel it in your... And now we're going to push it behind us. So you're going to take your toe into it, and we're going to roll it out behind, and then bring it in. You have to really focus here. Try not to lose your ball. See if you can go for 10. That's 5. 6, good, Alyssa, good. 3, breathing while you're doing this. Nice, Bill. 2 more. And 1 more. And then the other side. Can you feel this? Yeah?
Focus. Oh, there we go.
What's that?
I could do it on the other side.
So you'll see there is imbalance in your body, is that right? One side seems one side's good and one side's not so good. Can you feel that? Okay. When you're done that, you get to sit on the ball again. Who has ankle weights or weights with them? Everybody? Everybody has some ankle weights? If not, I have some extra. We're gonna do a couple exercises on the ball with light weights. So why don't you guys go and grab it? I'm gonna make Jason show us how he did 100 jumps with this jump rope. It's okay, nobody's judging, but anybody can jump rope, and these speed ropes are really great. So if you do have a chance to pick up a speed rope, ask for it for Christmas. I take this, like literally you can get 3 minutes of jump rope in, and that's so much better than trying to run them, a long period of time. Or I think he's gonna get 100. I don't know what number, but let's see if he makes 100. How many did you do? Very good. Thank you very much. And Jason just started that, so I'm very proud of him. All right, before you use your weights, let's do some crunches on the ball. So, crunches on the ball. Let me see what a demonstration. Who knows how to do one? Okay. Okay. All right, a little too low. Yeah, support your lower back and then crunch it up. Good. All right, so what I would do is just come down to about here. You roll over the ball, but then you crunch it all the way up, get your shoulders up. So let's go for 20 once you're in the right position. And you should be feeling it right in your rectus abdominis. And breathe out when you crunch it up. If you have any questions, ask me. Good, Shelly, try not to go so far back. Just come to here and then crunch it up. Good, crunch it up. So try to get 20 reps. Now you shouldn't feel this in your neck. You shouldn't feel this anywhere but your abs. Right? When you're done, we're going to do a stretch. Watch my stretch. You're just going to reach over the ball. See if you can get that stretch in. Does that feel good, the stretch? Did you stretch? Oh, okay, yeah. Does it hurt it? It hurt it? Oh, okay, so maybe you're not used to... Okay, okay. Yeah, you know what, everything slowly. So if you don't want to go all the way over the ball, you can just go maybe here, but eventually you want to go a little higher. All right, so come and lean forward. I want to touch the ground and we're going to straighten our legs. So this is for Bill's hamstrings. Bill's hamstrings. See if you can stretch those legs straight and then bend it in. Come in. So stretch it out straight and bend it in. Keep your head down. Can you feel this? And then sometimes I like to go back for a stretch and then come up forward and then come down for a stretch. So whatever stretching works for you with the ball, it's a really good way to stretch. We'll do some at the end. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Before we use our weights, we're gonna lie on the ball and you're gonna walk out. So Jason, you want a demo? So keeps his body nice and close. Walks out to a plank, and then he walks back. And that's the finish position. Okay, so if you want, and you only want to go to here, that's fine. If you want to go all the way out to where your feet are on there and you're in plank, and then you walk back all the way. Try not to fall off the ball. You got 5 times like that. Try to keep your, okay, so Shelly, try to keep your abs tight. Lift. Okay, don't do that then. If you have wrist injuries, it's probably not a good idea to put. We'll show you a different exercise. Good, Bill. Try to control the ball on the way back. Karen, okay. How many are you guys on? Is that 5? 10? Okay. Okay, so now what you are gonna do, just for another exercise on your hands, you're gonna come to the wherever you wanna be and you're gonna do your push-ups. This is super easy. What? This is super easy. If you go out here, then it's a little bit harder. So wherever you want to go, right there, yeah, and do your push-ups. So these should be feeling pretty good, easy. Bill's challenging his core. Good, 5. And then walk it back. So what body part was that for? Our core and our upper body, right? Right, so now let's pick up our very light weights. We're going to do a ball shoulder exercise called 777. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna take our arms, hang them down by your side, and you're gonna take them all the way up and touch and then come back down. Yeah, so go 7 times. If it's too heavy, you can put it down. Are you okay? And 7. Okay, now we're gonna come up from here. So what we did initially was all the way from down up to here and then down. Now the second half is you're gonna come up and hug a tree, come out and then come back down. So up. Are those too heavy, Bill? There's lighter ones right over there. There's 5s. So normally your shoulder exercises should be fairly light because of the issues with our, it's very fragile, your shoulder joint. So 7 times. Have you done 7? Yeah? Okay, now turn them and you're gonna lift them straight up and tip the water out of the jar. So you tip the head down like this. Yeah, so as you're going up, you tip the head down. When you're done 7, let me know. 7. Is that good? Okay, take a stretch. Do you feel that in your shoulders? Yeah? So Bill, the only thing I would say is as you're going up, tip it down like this. Turn it and then bring it back down. Okay, good. All right, so now what we're gonna do is a chest press with the ball and a light weight. So if it's too heavy, don't use your weights, just pretend. So watch what I do. I roll it out, keep my head on the ball, lift my hips, and then I'm just gonna go like this. And you're gonna keep your hips lifted, and you're gonna go for 20 reps, and then roll it back up. So it's a chest press. Good form, Tammy, that's good. See if you can get your legs touching. All right, let's see how everybody's doing. Karen, turn your weights this way. Yep, so you're like pushing, pressing, push, that's better. So it's like you're pushing it up. Good, very good. Keep your hips lifted high. Good, Cheryl, you've done this before. Shelly, how's it going? Okay. Alyssa, you're okay? Are you okay? Do you want some help? Okay, okay, okay. All right, and come back up to sit. So, we need to do something with our legs, so stand up. We're gonna sit down and touch our butt and then stand up. Touch your butt and up. Maybe the balls will not roll around, amazingly enough. I wonder why. The balls are not rolling around. Maybe it's the ground is like perfect ground for it. So stand your feet a little more forward, just like you do. Okay, Jason, show them the wall one. If you have knee issues, you get to do this against the pole. So watch what he's doing if you have knee issues. You stay there and do that 20 times. Now, I'm going to show you the next level. You have to kind of be in pairs, that's the only thing, but you're not near each other, and you can wear your masks. This is level 1. Okay, stop, good. So, we'll make a circuit. Let's do a circuit. You get to choose 3 of all those exercises and put it into a circuit. Of everything we've done, choose 3 and make a little circuit, okay? Do 15 to 20 reps of each. So anything I've done, you can do crunches, you can do this thing, you can do the push-ups on the ball, you can use your chest press, you can do the shoulders. Choose 3 and create a program. So there's so many things that you can do with a ball, and if you have weights, it's even better. Right now, today, we're mostly using body weight and very lightweight, so water bottles will work. I will show them a couple exercises that are actually a couple more body weight ones, and at the end I'll show them a heavier dumbbell exercise. Starting on the ground, lifting it straight up, squeeze, hold, and then come back down. Squeeze and hold, and then down. Eventually you want to lift your hands in the air, and then come back down. So we can do this 10 times. So I don't know if anybody out there is able to do this. I'm going to take a look in a second. Who's doing it with no hands? Do you guys do it with no hands? Good? Okay, Karen. All right, take a look. Here's the next step. If you can master that, you're going to go to this. You're going to come up, roll the ball in, roll it out, and then come back down. So I need you to lift up first. Jason, lift it up. Roll the ball in, push the ball out, and then come back down. 10 of those. Try to control yourself and take a break in between if you need to. If you don't need to take a break, then you can do it like this. You can lift up and roll it in and out continuously, so 10 times. If you don't need a break, you just stay up and roll that ball 10 times. And then I'm going to show you a really good stretch. All right, good. Come down, take one leg in the air, one leg on the ball and one leg in the air, and hold that stretch. Bill, this one's for your hamstrings. And then switch your legs. Good. Now take your top leg, one leg, cross it over, and then roll the ball in, and you'll get that really great inner thigh glute stretch. Can you feel that? Hold that there and roll it back out. Switch your legs. Pull it in as far as you can. And roll it out. Is that good? That's for your glutes, your hamstrings, your inner thigh. Okay, watch this last one. Let's see who can do this. You're going to roll up and touch your toes 10 times. Let's see who can do this. Roll up and touch those toes. So now we're getting into our abs. Nice work. There, you're almost there, Bill. When you're done your 10, let me know. Don't hurt yourself. All right, here's the next one. Take your feet and the ball, lift it in the air, and squeeze it. Super easy. You can keep your head up if you want. 20 squeezes. Inner thighs. Can you feel that? Squeeze that ball. Squeeze and let go. Squeeze and let go. Squeeze and let go. Squeeze and let go. 20 times. And then bring it down. Now we're going to roll up and put our hands on the ball and stretch forward. So just to roll it forward, and then roll it back. So this is for your lower back. And then we're going to go side to side like this. Okay. Okay, have a seat back on your ball, and we'll finish it up. It's super easy to do a workout with a jump rope and a ball and some weights. So ideally you want to start getting some weights, even 5 pounds, 8 or 7 and a 10, and you can do a whole workout with that. You've got your ball already, and if you can get a jump rope, cool. You can almost do like a circuit, like 30 seconds jump rope, then go to your ball, then go to your band. Set up a little circuit in your house somewhere. So what we'll do the next week, I think we're going to try to do a full circuit with everything in a space with weights and everything, maybe downstairs, because they've got stuff. And for your back, the pull-up bar, if we can find a pull-up bar just to show you how to get started with doing pull-ups. So that's the biggest thing with training with this stuff. It has to be portable and easy, and everything you do, it's about doing the sets and doing them like every week. Plan on doing this workout, and this workout. That's it. And you do it for a month, and you've already gained some strength. So the 3-2-1 workout that I like to do, it has cardio, then a circuit, cardio, a circuit, cardio, and then a core. So the cardio we've been going around this track. Then we did a circuit, and then I would make them go another 5 minutes around the track. But you can do stuff like dancing, you can do kickboxing, you can do anything in the circuit, in the cardios, and then the circuit is whatever 3 exercises, you do it 3 times through. Yeah, so there's, yes. If you're trying to build muscle, you do less with heavier weights. But if you're trying to just keep your athletic body, then yeah, 15 to 20 reps. Do you guys have any?
Crunches more effective on this, or is it just a change?
So for lower back problems, most of my clients, if they can't lie on the ground because their back hurts, this is great for everything. This supports some of your weight, even with squats. Eventually you can even do a single leg squat, so my ball maybe won't move. So I have them do stuff like a single leg squat. Like I'll hold the ball, but they'll go down and touch it. Or a single leg hamstring curl. That's a really good one too. But you can get as hard as you want. They even do the push-ups on the ball. I've seen them doing this. I'm not really good at that. But that's another way you just have to have, it's all stabilization on this ball.